Hi, I'm Mo. I'm a newbie cash stuffer living at over 6,000 feet, and this is the Mountain Budget. Today's video is going to be a cash stuffing for the third week of November. I'm going to go ahead and count the cash and then get into the stuffing. We have 150 plus 2, 4, 6, 8. 100, 2, 4, 6, 8. 200, 2, 4, 6, 8. 300, 2, 4, 6. 360. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. Five, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so for a total of 576 this week. We're gonna turn that off and set it to the side. All right, first we're gonna go into the wallet. And I do believe, amazingly, I do have a little change this week in the form of 11 cents. Not gonna lie, I thought it was 2 pennies. 11 cents is a little less funny. I thought 2 pennies was very funny. We're gonna put 2 pennies into our piggy bank, getting quite heavy. Woo! All right, and then let's flip to the front. So I am going home for the holidays. So because of that, groceries is not getting anything this week. Spending is gonna get a 20. And if you've noticed, a lot of my envelopes are empty or, look different than the last time I updated. It's because I did do a reconciliation and an unstuffing, but I did it off camera just because I haven't been feeling well the past few days and just wasn't feeling like, filming because my voice hurt and I was tired. So eating out isn't getting anything this week. Tips is going to get 25. It's classic and it's gonna get it in its norm, like in the higher denominations. All right, local bookstore could probably actually go back into my giving binder now that my trip is over. Oh my gosh, I don't even have the strength in this hand to unlock this. So we're just gonna move through it. So local bookstore is where? Here. Oh, well, it's not even getting anything. Sorry, I was looking off to the side to my computer to see what I had budgeted for this week, and it's not getting anything. And while I was on my trip, did indeed spend tons of money on books. So we're done for the month on that. We also drained our independent coffee store, but it is getting $10 this week. Household is fully funded for the month, and I still haven't done my run I'm about to run out of dishwasher pods, so that's probably the thing I'm gonna get this month. Vehicle maintenance for the wallet is fully funded. Christmas, you guys, I'm basically almost done with my Christmas shopping, which means I have gone over budget, let's be so for real, but I need to wipe this and basically start saving for next year. And that's it for the wallet. All right, now we're gonna go into our giving binder. All right, so philanthropy is fully funded. Project for Awesome is getting a 5. Which brings its total to 100, 200, 325, 35. $335 for Project for Awesome. The Y'all Squad is also getting a 5. For a total of 10, 15, 25, and 30. Kindness is getting a 10. Oops, I didn't grab everything. My bad. Sorry if I seem a little low energy or just a little quieter. Because like I said, I haven't been feeling well the past few days. All right, so kindness it got its 10. I did put it in there, and I currently have in kindness 100, 200, 10, 20, 30, 45, which is so exciting going into a new year with this amount. This was an envelope that was giving me so much trouble because I would have, I would build up a lot and then I would just blow it all on one person. And now I have my rule that I can't really take out more than 25% of the envelope's total for any one purchase. And that has really been serving me well because like once I get this up to 400, right? That's basically, I could spend $100 on somebody, send them really nice flowers or a care package or something. And that's still so great, but I don't need to be spending $400 on any one individual as a gift of kindness. All right, housekeeper bonus. I am gonna stuff this, but I'm a little thrown because it's getting 25 this week. And I'm a little thrown because I did have my, the lady who helps me because I'm injured right now. I can't really take care of my apartment, and I work with a company and they send someone to clean, and I was told that it would be the same person every time, but it's been different now several times, like a different person each time. And so I was saving up for giving my like regular housekeeper a Christmas bonus at the end of the year because I tip them each time that they clean my apartment. But then I really wanted to like give them a huge Christmas bonus. But if it's not the same person every time, that doesn't seem fair to me to just randomly give the person who happens to be assigned to me in December like this way crazy, huge tip. So I might just redistribute these funds, not redistribute these ones. I might just stick these into my cleaning envelope and use it as tip, or hold on, I'm confusing myself. Okay, I could just leave this in here for my saving up for the tip every month, because I tip them $100 every time, and that'd be like a good thing to save and have on hand. But I don't need to be putting in an extra $50 to $100 every month for the holiday season. So I could reallocate those funds back towards any of the giving goals that I have. So anyway, that was kind of a whole spiel. But anyway, right now housekeeper bonus has 100, 50, 225, which as of right now covers a little over of 2 months worth of gratuity for my housekeeper. All right, patronage of local art is getting 25. It's Ever Classic. My hands are kind of shaky today. It's kind of one of those things where when you haven't been feeling well, I've been trying to take care of myself, but I think I'm underfed and underhydrated. All right, so currently patronage has 150, 70, 190, 210, 225, 35, and 40, $240 in local art / patronage. Mother's Day, sorry, I gotta scroll down, is getting $5 this week. Also, it is 8 in the morning. I do not know who's doing yard work, and I'm sorry if you can hear the buzzing off camera. It is what it is. Anyway, Mother's Day currently has 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, $28 in it for Mother's Day. Father's Day isn't getting anything this week. Sibling birthdays is gonna get a 20. And it currently has 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, and 60. $360 in sibling birthdays. Dad birthday isn't getting anything this week, and miscellaneous is getting a 20. And we have pulled a because there was some miscellaneous celebration in this past month that I had to unstuff for. So we have 100, 200, 220 in miscellaneous gifts. And that is our giving binder. Let's move down. We're going into our self binder now, which has also seen some major unstuffing. All right, wellness is getting 25. So this one's interesting to me because like I said, I've been injured, and I was injured because I'm a writer and I got injured finishing a draft for my publisher. And so I'm in physical therapy right now, and my physical therapist has basically, like, I love going to the spa, and this is what this envelope is for, is getting massages. I find it's like one of the best things for calming my anxiety and for feeling just better in my body. And so I make that a priority every month. Oh, this one's out of its thing. Oh gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, okay, hold on, there we go. Anyway, long story short, my physical therapist has encouraged me to go to get a massage every single week, which is way more than I normally go, but they are just working on specifically my arm and shoulder and anywhere they think the nerves might be compressed that's causing this long-term injury. And so I've drained this envelope doing that, but I've also been dipping into a whole different thing that I don't really showcase on this channel, which is my writing budget. And because it's technically, I need my accountant to definitively say yes, but I'm almost positive that those massages are technically at this point tax deductible, because they are for a work injury. I don't know that for sure, but anyway, so while I'm in PT, I'm almost wondering again if I don't want to be for December, basically for my December budget, I don't know if I'm going to be stuffing wellness because I'm pulling it from a different account. So I don't know, just much to consider. Anyway, self-care equipment is getting a 10. And it currently has 120, 40, 60, 70, and 80, $180. Hopefully sometime within the new year, early new year, I'll be feeling good enough with my arm that I can support weight on it and can get back into yoga. Gym isn't getting anything this week. Clothing is getting $20. And has 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, $120 in clothing. All right, coup de corps is getting 25. And it currently has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 145, 55. $155 in coup de corps. Beauty is not getting anything. Hair and nails has been completely drained and is also not getting anything. And miscellaneous miscellaneous is getting a 5 for a total of 15. Oh my gosh, I just had that worry that I'm not on camera. Give me a second. Hilarious, because we're halfway through the video. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just see where this has been panning out. Oh no, we're totally fine. Okay. Every time. I'm paranoid about it every time. Sometimes I cut it out of the video, sometimes I don't. All right, now we're going into our future binder. Foundation got invested at the start of the month. Sorry, I was forgetting why this was empty. And then vacation is not getting anything. It's also been a little unstuffed just because I did pay for, transport and stuff when I went on my retreat. Furniture is not getting anything this week, but vehicle maintenance long-term is getting a couple of things. It's getting $30 in the bulk of it. And then AAA is also getting its classic 2. And as I mentioned before, just because for whatever reason this little clip is kind of hard for me to wrangle, I'm not going to count AAA. until we do like a condensing and I can make it smaller. But it's got like around 20 bucks in it basically. And vehicle long term has 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80 in it right now. Which, speaking of condensing, I am about to travel once again, going home for Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna be home for a little while just because I have meetings and stuff in that city. And so I'm thinking I might bring my stuff with me. I don't know, we're gonna see how the packing goes, but I won't be able to do a condensing until I return to the mountains, which won't be until after the first week of December. So we might start getting a little bloated, but that's okay. Mom isn't getting anything this week. Writing taxes is fully funded. I think the only thing that's getting anything this week now is pet care, which is getting $20. I did fill out a form for to get a puppy. It's a place though that like they only have puppies once or twice a year. So and they said that they're like, are you okay waiting? And I said, absolutely, I'm okay waiting. And I probably will never hear back from them because they're like one of the most ethical, like, you know, famous whatevers in my state. And so I probably won't even hear back from them. But I kind of did it as like letting the universe's chips fall where they may. Like I just wanted to cast the dice, right? See what happens. Why not? All right. Anyway, pet care has gotten its $20 this week, and it currently has 50, 70, 90, 100, 130. Wait, no, I need to start that over, Mo. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 154. I am also thinking about probably once I finish the 100 envelope savings challenge that a big chunk of it is going to go towards saving up for the puppy, because puppies are expensive in general. All right, that is our future binder. Okay, next is going to be recreation. New Year's Eve is fully funded, and it is like beyond time to figure out what I'm doing for New Year's Eve. If you don't already have your own plans for New Year's Eve, I mean, oh, if you've made it this far into the video, leave me a little firework emoji or maybe like a little celebration party hat emoji, whichever one works for you. And let me know if you're the kind of person who likes to go out on New Year's Eve or if you like to hunker down. Do you stay up for midnight? Do you sleep? My big thing that I love to do on New Year's Eve is I love to rent myself a hotel room, bring my goal journal, my planning journal for the next year, and spend the whole day in like the comfy hotel robe, ordering room service, planning out my plans for the new year, and then I'm usually asleep before midnight. But that's my big thing, and it's like one of my favorite holidays. We'll see what I end up doing this year. All right. Speaking of next year, we're gonna go into the hobbies because it is getting $10. I haven't quite identified which hobby this is gonna end up going towards, but like late November, December is the time when I start solidifying what I think all my goals are going to be. So I'm sure I will know within the near future. Right now, New Year, New You has $50, $60, $75, $85. Subscriptions got unstuck because my card got charged, so we're starting over. It's gonna get a 20. And that's what it has currently. Parks Pass is getting $2. And it currently has 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 28. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. I thought I had more than that, but I think I'm thinking Dungeons and Dragons. Ren Fair is getting a 20. It currently has 20, 40, 60, 80. All right, winter/ski season is getting a classic 50. And it currently has $500, $600, $750, $800, and $20, which low-key is enough to buy my ski pass for next year. Like just about. All right, Dungeons and Dragons. Once again, we're going a little overboard. It's getting the last $2. It is fully funded, but I'm just gonna see it through to the end of the month, and then I probably won't put any money in here for December. D&D currently has 50, 70, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $104 in Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe I'll put like one more dollar in there so when we can do a condensing, we can get rid of all those ones. And then miscellaneous is getting a 10. Alrighty. All right, and then we're going into our home binder. And we're gonna skip some of these. I did unstuff cleaning for this month's cleaning, but we were a little ahead, so we are still good for, not good for December, but we're halfway to our December budget for cleaning. I did unstuff my grocery overflow to reconcile some stuff. I had overspent in a different category, and so I had leftover grocery overflow, so I just unstuffed that, if you remember. All right, bathroom. Sorry that this video has ended up being not just a cash stuffing, but also like kind of a unstuffing update. I don't know if that's why you clicked on this one, sorry. Bathroom is getting a 30. I had wanted to prioritize this and order the things I wanted for my bathroom over the past few weeks, but I just got busy and it didn't happen. So bathroom currently has 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, and 20. $220 for the bathroom. And organizing isn't getting anything this week. Home decor is getting a 20. And it currently has 20, 40, 60, 85, and $90 in it, which is excellent. Okay. Entertaining is getting a 20. We are at that time of year, so I need to start thinking about if I want to host like a little holiday get together. So we have 120, 30, 40, 50. 150 for entertaining. All right, holidays is not getting anything this week. Halloween though, my beloved is getting a 10 for a total of 20. 1 month ahead is fully funded, as is emergency, and we are going to put the rest of what is here into our 100 envelope savings challenge. And I will admit to something, I budgeted without actually checking what slots I had available. So let's see what we've got here. We've got 20, 40, 50, 60, $75 for this week. So let's see how we can make that. Well, we could do this 20. Interesting. So we might have to do some things, but just not have them be fully condensed, and that's okay. Okay. That's fine. Also, where is my Sharpie? All right, well, I've been on a hunt for my Sharpie, and alas, it is hiding from me. So we're just gonna do this in a little bit of an unorthodox way. We're gonna pick some things to stuff. They are not going to be fully stuffed, probably. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for them to be fully stuffed. Or not fully stuffed, to be fully condensed. And then we're not gonna color them in. So just prepare yourselves for a future video in which I am doing the 100 envelope savings challenge, and then I get confused by the fact that there are mislabeled, not condensed envelopes. All right, so we have $75, and I don't wanna put all of them into just one envelope because it'll be way too thick. So, although what I could do is I could take the 50 from the winter. That is a thought, actually. Okay, sorry, I didn't finish saying what I was saying out loud. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into recreation. We're gonna do like a very mini condensing, or an uncondensing, and then it's not even a condensing, it's an uncondensing. We're gonna take that 50 that we put into winter rec, and then 1, 2, 3, 50. We'll do that. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna put 2 20s. Wait, we're gonna put 1 20 and 3 10s into winter rec. I wanna make sure that I've done this right, pardon. Put it in the right order. And then we can actually just stuff one thing in the 100 envelope savings challenge rather than multiple. And that way it will be less confusing when there's just one mismatched thing, and it will be fully condensed. So we're gonna go ahead and stuff, let's do 73. But of course, because we round up, we're gonna stuff it with $75. Yeah, and that'll give us a fully completed page right here. And then the only confusing thing about it will be that it's not colored in. Go all the way in. All right, there we go. And we still have a ways to go, and the end of the year is fast approaching, so I have to really scoop that up in my priority list. But thank you so much for watching. This has been The Mountain Budget. I'm Mo, and now I have to go, but I so appreciate you more than you know. Bye.